Good morning, everybody. I promised to be on at 7 o'clock, and it is now 7:04. We will get things started in a few minutes. I had to reboot the device, but we will be getting set in about 5 minutes from now. We are about 45 minutes from airtime, so stand by, folks. And good morning, everybody. So the show is starting. So let me get to this here and start the program. And apparently, we're not starting the program. So let me go over to this. And there we are. Okay. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 24th, 2022. It is 7:11. God, I miss hot dogs. Um, Welcome to the live stream. And before we do anything, I just want to uh, ask you to do a few things. Follow us, of course, if you're on YouTube, Radio Don 1. Um, if you are on Twitter, POLYBI, the number 2. And if you are on Twitch, I think we're Radio Don 1 there. It's either Radio Don 1 or Radio Don 55. I've got to check. But we're broadcasting on all three of those platforms this morning. And from time to time, you are going to see, well, let's see here. Well, that's not going to be changing. Oh, there you go. Okay. There we go. Notice, okay, look, it's okay, yeah. Notice right now on the upper left, right-hand corner, you will see a little QR code. That is directing to our piggy bank on the Cash App. If you feel that what we are doing is of some worth, $5 or more, I think would really help out, especially at this particular point in time. We are working on the Patreon, and we will make an announcement on that very soon. I mean, I keep promising that, but I think we've nailed down what we're going to do with that. And if you want to follow us, just go ahead and do so wherever we are. We have a link tree, linkttre. No, okay, linktr.ee/Radio Don. And let me just go get something going on here. I'm sorry, it's been a really weird weekend. That's why we are and that's why we are on the air right now. Because last Saturday we posted a short on YouTube. It was a little bit of business from CNN, SE Cup. A little snippet of that. SE Cup is a conservative commentator who used to have her own show on CNN, but now it's sort of like down to digital only. And she was talking about names that you can call Trump conservatives, Trump Republicans. And she's trying to get the Republican Party back. She would like to get the Republican Party back to what it used to be. And she mentioned a few names, and I kind of liked one of them. And I kind of added nationalist cult. Because really, when you start talking about it, and I don't like to use the N word, not that N word, but the other N word, or the AH word, or even referencing Germany. uh, back in that day, but we seem to be sliding towards that. After I posted it, I got a few responses, and I thank you for those responses, by the way, if you're listening. They were basically not in favor of where I stand on certain things, but it was a rather intelligent post, and I thought nothing of it. But after that, I went back to I went back to the YouTube Shorts, and my feed seemed to have changed, and not just because a lot of the stuff that was coming down was of a conservative nature, but it was also of a the best way I can describe it is that my feed had dumbed down somehow. Look, I have no problem with conservative conservative issues or conservative thought coming into my YouTube feed or Shorts feed or Twitter feed or whatever. But it seems like it just was starting to get dumb. And it was not just that. I've noticed that all of my feeds on social media have dumbed down. And I'm not just talking about stuff from the right, I'm talking about stuff from the left. I mean, it's like everyone just went dumb all of a sudden all this weekend. Raise your hands if you remember Rocky and Bullwinkle. Some of you may remember Rocky and Bullwinkle for, Mr. Peabody and Sherman and Boris and Natasha. And some of you don't even remember the context of all of that. But in 1962 and 1963, as a young kid with a forming brain, Rocky and Bullwinkle and the stuff that Jay Ward was putting out was some of the most deliciously subversive stuff. And one of the storylines that they were going with was something along the lines of goof gas. Boris, Natasha, Fearless Leader, and the folks in Potsylvania, which was, of course, standing in for the Soviet Union at the time, they had come up with some sort of gas that would instantly turn the average intelligent person into a dummy just by breathing it in. And it seems that someone has come up with goof gas in real time in 2022 and has inflicted this on the entire nation. We are getting dumber. I see that in our entertainment. I see that in our so-called news coverage. I see that in a lot of the commentaries that I've seen, and I'm not, look, I'm not asking for 1972 BBC here. I'm not talking about stereotypical PBS. But what I am seeking is some sort of, a little modicum of an IQ point. I'm seeing people who I really respect, asking some of the dumbest questions. These are questions along the lines of, why is the sky blue? That's the little stuff. Big stuff And yes, my politics is going to show here a little bit, but the latest polling shows that some of the dumbest people on the planet may wind up winning their elections. Lauren Boebert is about 2 points down. No, 2 points up. She may lose it, but then again, the fact that she is still leading scares me a bit. And then there's Herschel Walker. I don't care whether you're left or right or center or whatever. The stuff that Herschel Walker allegedly did would have sunk the average candidate for anything from president to dog catcher. But either we've gotten dumb or our standards have plummeted. Because Herschel Walker is now tied with Raphael Warnock. It is scary what's going on out here right now. I mean, it is amazing. And as the weekend went by, as things got worse on almost all of the feeds that I have on all of my social media, I started to feel that my brain was being attacked, that I was getting dumber because of all of this. I had to turn it off. And it's really hard to find an antidote to all of this, to find something that would replace the dumb in the brain. It really is hard to do that. But that's what's happening. And it's really easy to blame the algorithm, the evil algorithm that's out there. It's not the algorithm, folks. It's us. We have become dumber. Totally and completely dumber. And I don't know what to do about it. Usually, people, pontificate on social media and they have all the easy answers. I don't have any answers. And that's why I kind of felt hopeless this weekend. I still do. There are people who are trying to shove sunshine up my butt and telling me, oh, everything's going to be all right. No, it's not going to be all right, folks. It's not going to be all right. I wish it would, but it's not. Because when you have at least half of this country willing to elect dum-dums, it's not going to be all right. We're not, even if we do win, we people who are progressive and we people who actually still have a brain cell, even if we do manage the miracle of a win, we still have dum-dums on both sides that we need to deal with. And again, I don't know what to do. And that's why I came on this morning. Because I had to just let it out to the one or two people who are watching. And by the way, if you're watching this and you've gotten this far, thank you. I really appreciate it. And hopefully there'll be people who will watch this on the replay because it is early in the morning here in Southern California. I want to switch gears just a little bit here before we wrap this thing up. This morning, it's like when you wake up in the morning and you check the news, you wonder what the hell's going to happen that's going to destroy you. And Bob Woodward is coming out. I don't know if it's a book or if it's going to be an audio book or whatever it is, but basically it's the 20 tape conversations that Bob Woodward had with the 45th president. And based on what has been already leaked, it's going to be really fascinating. We already know what danger we are in right now because a lot of the documents that were purported to have been seized from Mar-a-Lago involve information that could jeopardize many of our intelligence people overseas. And again, if this were anyone else, but we're faced with a president of the United States, a former president of the United States, and I don't think he's ever going to go to jail. Not because he's not guilty, it's because of a lot of technicalities out there. Because when you arrest somebody and put them in jail, we want to keep that person safe as well. How? But I don't know. It's going to be a long week. And as an American, I am scared. I am scared because of you. I am scared that you are going to say something or do something that's going to basically end all this. So I am scared. Okay. We're going to wrap it up. Again, if you think this is of some worth, $5 into the Cash App or more would really help at this particular point in time. There is a QR code at the upper right-hand corner of your screen. You can go in there through that or just cash.app/$Radio Dawn. You can also go through our piggy bank that is in our link tree, linktr.ee/Radio Dawn. You can give this thing a thumbs up. Give us a heart or a thumbs up or however they do it over at Twitch. And I do apologize, but this is about as lucid as I get at 7 o'clock in the morning. But I hope that you have a better day than I'm having. Take care. God bless you.